Good morning, it's Friday. We had a bit of rain this morning, but that has now stopped. So today we had a bit of a height problem with our scalps. So we have had to re-level that off. Underneath there was quite a lot of shingle, so there is also 100 ml of type 1 and then membraned, and then a little bit more on top. And here is the path, which has been pin lined out. It's going to go straight square right down to the back, up to the greenhouse, where they're going to have a picket fence and a double gate just to separate that back bit of the garden. And on the path we're going to have a dark charcoal paved border with 600 porcelain going through right to the end. And Steve will also be laying some slabs today, carry on laying the slabs. And as you can see, there is nails poking out underneath, but we will ask Steve what they're actually for.
Good afternoon. So Jen's asked me to explain why there's some galvanised nails poking out of my paving. So I set these in there yesterday, and now that's gone off. They're all solid, no movement in them at all. And once upon a time I installed a octagon shaped concrete pad for a shed, and off that we laid smooth sandstone. Well, the concrete pad was 8 inches, so most of it was down in the ground. When we put our paving and our subbase around that, about 6 months later we got a call back. There'd been a slight bit of subsidence in the ground that had slightly moved away from the concrete pad and created a hairline crack all the way around it. So I had to tie it all back in by cutting bits out underneath and resetting bits of rebar in that were bolted into the concrete pad, and then we had to repoint it all back in. So now I just set little spikes in any paving. If I've finished for the day, if I've got brick ties, I'll put some of them in, but these at different angles. Now when I put my new mortar bed over the top and lay my paving off of that, and that goes off, it will be tied in, stop any movement at all, and stop any cracks or anything like that down the pointing in the future. So for the price of a few galvanised nails, I just really do it as peace of mind. Even though this paving is going to be tied right in at the end, it's on a concrete footing, there's going to be no way it can move, but for the price of a few nails, it can't do any harm.